Okay, guys, so we're gonna jump into an intimidating example you might see online. And again, it's very phrasy, it has a lot of words, but it's actually very simple. So once again, you want to divide polynomials, and your answer should be received in the form of p of x plus k over x. What does all that mean? So the p of x, just to understand, it's everything you were able to divide. Okay? That's what you were able to divide, while the k is actually what you had left over. And what is the x? Well, that's out of how many? Out of how much? That's what you were dividing by. Well, look at this example. You want to write the quotient in this form. In this form we see right here. Well, let's begin. So I already taught you guys the trick. How about we put this denominator in every little number so we can make different little fractions. So we have 7x to the 6 over x squared plus x cubed over x squared plus 2x over x squared plus 1 over x squared, right? Well, let's see which ones we can actually solve for. And I've told you guys before, if you want to divide exponents, you're actually going to be subtracting, but the exponent with the biggest number is the one that's going to win. Well, look at the first fraction. Now the 7 is going to stay on top because there's just a 1 at the bottom. However, which exponent is bigger, the 6 or the 2? Well, it's the 6. So therefore, the x is going to stay on top. And how many did it had left over? 4. So that's how we're going so far. So this one is actually part of the answer because it doesn't have a fraction. Let's keep going. Plus, now in this case, which exponent is bigger? Is the one on top too. By how many? By 1. So because I was able to divide them, that was also part of the answer. Let's keep it going. Well, now look over here, guys. This is x to the first power. The bottom one is to the power of 2. So which one's bigger, the top or bottom? Yeah, so because the bottom is bigger, we cannot divide these two. So we're going to leave it as it is. And let's check the last one. Well, this one doesn't even have an exponent or a variable. So this is also not be able to divide. Well, remember what they said, guys? We want to set it up in this manner. Everything that was left over has to be together as a fraction. So how do we write this, guys? Simple. This was what we were able to do. So, that's it to the 4th power plus x. Notice this has the same denominator, so we can actually just put them together. Plus 2x plus 1 over x squared. This is your leftover, like we said, leftover. This is what you were dividing by, right? This is what you were dividing by, which is at the bottom. And this was what you were able to divide, you see? Able to divide. And once you submit that online on the homework, it'll accept it. And that's how you do it.